How to have a good diet during pregnancy. As my dear friends are in this opportunity, we will talk about the noble task of taking care of ourselves during the pregnancy. That although it is a great experience for women, it is also a situation that takes our body to the limit. That's why you have to improve the attention and remember that your eating habits directly contribute to the welfare and good growth of your baby. One of the biggest fears of pregnant women is to gain weight more than they should and be overweight in pregnancy. It is essential that you acquire healthy habits in your diet and avoid eating everything that falls into your hands. To take a correct diet in pregnancy, taking care of you, and you drink. Learn to differentiate the foods that contribute fats, sugars and an excess of calories. From healthy and balanced foods, it will help you maintain an adequate diet during pregnancy. Recent folic acid studies indicate that folic acid helps prevent neural tube defects that include spina bifida from occurring during the early stages of fetal development and during the first weeks of pregnancy. But also, it helps prevent anemia, cardiovascular diseases, and promotes the proper functioning of the body in general. Although there are many foods, particularly breakfast cereals, enriched with folic acid, doctors now recommend that women take folic acid supplements before and during pregnancy, especially during the first 28 days, up to the 4th month of pregnancy. Because it is during this time, where the baby is formed, in addition to folic acid supplements, it is essential to feed. Here you have foods rich in folic acid. Do not forget that folic acid is a vitamin that is needed in a pregnant woman in amounts of 400 micrograms per day. Brewer's yeast. It is undoubtedly one of the most concentrated foods in folic acid. It offers 1000 micrograms per 100 grams. With a single spoonful, we can cover 1/3 of the daily recommendation. Beef liver provides 590 micrograms per 100 grams, an amount that exceeds the daily recommendation and therefore, can be a great food. Dry seaweed per 100 grams offers 580 micrograms of folic acid. It is a good choice for vegans who want to get an extra of this nutrient. Wheat germ, with 520 micrograms per 100 grams, we can add this ingredient rich in folic acid to a breakfast smoothie or yogurt. Chicken liver, like chicken liver is a good source of folic acid, since it contains, for every 100 grams, 380 micrograms of this nutrient. Spinach that contributes about 263 micrograms per cup, which would be providing approximately 63% of the recommended daily values. Asparagus. This boiled food provides up to 262 micrograms of folic acid per cup, which would mean 63% of the recommended daily values. If this is not enough, asparagus are highly recommended diuretic foods in cases of fluid retention. Delicious in several preparations or just boiled, a cup of broccoli provides about 104 micrograms of folic acid. Apart from being rich in this type of vitamin B, it has many nutrients, provides calcium, vitamin C, and is very rich in fibers. Calcium is another important nutrient for pregnant women. Because your growing baby's calcium needs are high, you should increase your calcium intake to prevent the loss of calcium from your bones. Your doctor may also recommend prenatal vitamins which contain additional calcium. The foods that are the best sources of calcium are milk and its derivatives such as cheese and butter, not margarine. However, if you have lactose intolerance or do not like milk, look for foods with a high calcium content, such as the nuts and almonds contain it, but its consumption must be moderate due to high energy caloric intake. With a handful a day is more than enough. Soy, ideal for vegetarians and lactose intolerant who seek the benefits of this mineral. Sesame seed is a great source of calcium. With only 100 grams we can cover the daily needs. The sardines, when they are canned with the spine, can contain from 200 to 250 milligrams of calcium. This is because during the heat treatment to which the conserve is subjected, the spine softens and this calcium passes from the spine to the meat. Orange juice is another drink that provides large amounts of calcium. 1 cup provides 300 micrograms of calcium. Spinach and all green vegetables. 1 cup of cooked spinach is equivalent to 200 micrograms of calcium. The egg, is another basic food of most diets in the world, is a food that contains calcium, mainly in its shell. The fig can provide for every half cup of dried figs an amount of 121 milligrams of calcium. In addition, this fruit contains minerals such as magnesium and potassium. In addition, we must maintain a good amount of iron. 20 or 30% of pregnant women have a deficiency of this essential mineral to not develop anemia. Lentils provide 6.9 micrograms of iron per 100 grams of lentils. Raspberry juices provide 2.6 micrograms of iron and 57 micrograms of vitamin C per 100 metric liters of this juice. Spinach provides 4.1 micrograms of iron per 100 grams, which is 1/3 of our daily need for this mineral. Beer yeast with 20 micrograms per 100 grams. Brewer's yeast is a food very rich in iron. Pistachios very rich in iron. Pistachios provide 6.8 micrograms of this mineral per 100 grams. Vitamin D essential in the diet of pregnant mothers, also called calciferol, vitamin D. It is one of the fat-soluble vitamins whose main function is to facilitate the intestinal absorption of calcium and balance the calcium and phosphorus levels of the organism. We can find it in mushrooms or mushrooms with a large amount of this vitamin. We also have salmon, tuna, cod, sardine, egg. Apart from having a very high level of nutrients, you should avoid smoking or being close to smokers. Alcohol at any level is healthy or recommended during pregnancy. Avoid eating saturated fats or food with high contents of preservatives or chemical processes. Well, my dear friends, I hope that this information will be very useful to you. Share this information with all your friends and family who can use it well. If you liked, do not stop giving it and subscribe to my channel. Many blessings to all, and this week is very productive and full of success.